everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Kalika and you're going to be a spicier person after watching this video. Want to order pizza? I don't eat cheese. Crow of judgment? For medical reasons. You should have stated how weak your bloodline was in your Tinder bio. Tinder, introducing the thing you never asked for but definitely always wanted. Tinder height verification coming soon. Read more about it here. Cool with this? Just add a weight verification as well for the ladies who love to show those old pics. Laura Ingram Guest says trans people will destroy gender norms to create new species, human and part machine. Part machine. They're trans, not transformers, you idiot. Don't date a man with a beard till you've seen him without it. You think you've landed Thor? He shaves, and boom, Pee Wee Herman. Don't date a girl till you see her without makeup. You think you landed Angelina Jolie? She takes it off, and boom, Caitlyn Jenner. My gender studies professor told me to go to Subway and snap a picture of a male worker making me a sandwich as extra cred. Hashtag patriarchy. It's funny because a gender studies degree only legitimately qualifies you for a job at Subway. I love how they put a tiny girl to make it look bigger than it is. Hope that doesn't hit too close to home. How are you closed at 9 on a Friday? Wow. I can't believe that is your response. I grew up here too and I was taught to serve customers, not myself. Good management is serving customers. Also, this isn't a forum for arguments. 8 PM Monday to Sunday, same closing hours for 71 years now, except we used to be closed on Sundays entirely. A majority of my staff are students, mostly college, a couple of high school. Between working and school, no one wants to work that late and I don't blame them. Having grown up here, I never wanted to be here any later either, and honour that memory to this day. Could I make more money? Sure, but why? I'm comfortable, my staff is happy, and we all get to go home to friends and family sooner rather than later, each night. You can't really put a price on that. Do you know which sex position produces the ugliest kids? I don't know. Which one? Ask your parents. Unvaccinated kids are healthier than vaccinated, only because they can't infect anybody from a coffin. Can you show me where all these dead, unvaccinated kids are? I'll wait. Sure, grab a shovel. Dear guy who just made my burrito. Have you ever been to Earth? On Earth, we use the word burrito to describe a tortilla filled with things you eat. Pretty simple stuff. And I'm surprised you at least got that part right. My burrito was, in fact, filled with food. In this, you and I agree and are friends. But this is also where my lifelong hatred begins for you and anyone else whose brain has been repeatedly scrubbed with the same mixture of bleach and pop rocks as yours has. Because that should have killed you, but left you around long enough to do what you did to me today. Let me explain. You're an idiot. Let me further explain. Burritos are eaten from one end to the other, so that means when you assemble a burrito with mother effing zones of ingredients going that direction, you create a disgusting experience for the burrito's end user. When you make a burrito, you should put the ingredients in layers lengthwise. That way, every bite has at least an effing chance of getting at least 2 types of ingredients, and there is little chance of becoming almost hopelessly trapped in a goddamn cilantro cavern. Have you ever eaten one of the things you make all effing day? You should try one. They're pretty good when you're not willing yourself through the effing empire of sour cream only to end up in lettuce country. When you eat a burrito, you don't stand it up and bite down on it lengthwise like an effing rancor. Humans can't usually dislocate their jaws, and I'm not an effing pelican, but you must think that's how it's done, since that would be the only effing way to take a bite of your crapstrosity and have it taste like a burrito. And guess what else, player? You probably can't guess anything because I'm pretty sure you're just a mop with a hat on it that fell over and spilled some crap onto a tortilla. But just in case, here's what. Humans also don't eat burritos like effing corn on the cob. Like an effing typewriter from one end to the other, a little at a time, and then ding, next line. But today, I wish I had tried that, because at least then I would be able to eat some rice, then beans, then be all like, hey beans, I'll be right back, just going over here to the guacamole for a second. Nope. My experience was more like, hey beans, it's just gonna be you and I for a minute until I can effing excavate the rice from beneath you, but by then you will be a fading memory. Oh hey, I was wrong, I'm in the effing cheesosphere now, rice must be next. I hope it's not another effing salsa pocket. You built this thing like an effing pack of lifesavers. And don't even effing think I'm about to open this crap up and re-engineer your nonsense 90 degrees. I already put a hole in it with my effing mouth. Yeah, that's how I discovered you effing suck at looking at things. I am not going to do effing tortilla origami to get this crap back together, only to end up with a burrito that's been shot in the gut and is bleeding your ineptitude. What's that? I should ask you to mix it up first next time? Is this jamba juice? I don't want to drink my effing burrito through a bendy straw, and I don't want a pile of burrito soup in a flour can. I just want a burrito. In conclusion, you're the worst thing that has ever happened to the universe. You owe everyone everywhere an apology for this burrito abomination, and I hope your babies look like monkeys. Update for everyone who said, just eat it with a fork. A effing fork? I didn't order the effing burrito salad. If anyone ever handed me a burrito with a fork, they would be wearing a brand new burrito hat from my fall collection 10 seconds later. That's like buying a car and having them hand you an effing wrench with the keys. Like, yeah, we know this mother effer's gonna explode and be spread across 8 lanes as soon as you hit the gas, but crap, we gave you a wrench, so be cool. Jesus already gave me 2 burrito forks, one at the end of each arm. They're called effing hands. A fork. My god, I haven't cried since I was 6, but I'm effing sobbing now. People eat burritos with forks? God is sorry he made us. Listening to a new Britney Spears song. You better work, witch. June, watch your language, this is a family website. Do you think I care, Judy? Oh, by the way, your chocolate and ginger tart tastes like dirt. These guys are known to take fingers off, actually one of the deadliest predators in Europe due to its speed and tenacity. It's also mainly because Europe doesn't have many predators. A bold claim for the continent that houses the home of the Catholic Church. Crap just got real. It makes my heart smile when 2 ugly people find each other and fall in love. So, who's the lucky guy? Happy Mother's Day to all of the single fathers out there who have had to raise their kids without a mother. Today's about mothers. Why do men always have to try and take away everything that's just for women? You're one to talk. He's raised 2 great children all by himself. He does school bake sales, cooks dinner, cleans and does his daughter's hair before school. Your 4 kids all live with your parents because you can't stay out of jail for more than 6 months. He's more of a mother than you'll ever be. Anywhere around here I can pet some cows? My mum's book club meets at Barnes & Nobles on Saturdays. OP said cows, not wheels. Somehow, this hurt me. Babe, we need to talk. You owe me a second chance. I remember this one time when I was helping my dad with his gardening, and at the end of the day we were dehydrated and worn out, so we ordered some Indian takeaway and had a few beers. Next morning, I woke up absolutely busting for a crap. Lol. Problem was, because of the Indian food it was going to be a ring burner, and because I was still dehydrated it was coming out hard. This was not going to be a pleasant crap, is what I'm saying. So I sat there for like 10-15 minutes trying to push this demon turd out of me. Suffering through the burning, the thing that was topping out the Moss scale. After a while I was able to snap it off, but though the turd was gone, its memory lived on. My a-hole felt distended, stretched into unholy positions, and burnt worse than Anakin Skywalker at the end of episode 3. It was the rest of the day before it felt like it returned to normal. But you know what? What? If I had the choice, I would sooner go find that turd, hold it close to me, apologise to it, reassure it that everything was going to be okay, then cram it back into my a-hole, then give you a second chance. Wow. Yeah, go F yourself. Would we look at 45 seconds of an 80-year-old person's life and draw any conclusions? This is what we're doing when it comes to climate change, considering the age of the earth and how long we have been keeping records. Well, it's kind of clear to tell when that 80-year-old is having a stroke or nearly dying. Nobody stands around a patient suffering a heart attack and says, well now, we don't know if this is normal for them or not. F man, there are some clingy ass girls in this world like goddamn. Laughing crying emojis. Gray know who it is. Just stay away from the ones that want kids and you'll be fine. Ha, yup. Jessica says. Daphne says. Annika says. I just want to start off with, this restaurant is not kid friendly. It was my sister's birthday, she recommended this place. We had a party of 4 young women, 3 kids. The owner made it a point to walk around our large table in a very tiny restaurant with his wine glass and greet every other table and party that came into his restaurant. Not one time did he attempt to make eye contact or greet our table specifically in the 2 hours we were there. It seemed that young moms with toddlers were unpleasant customers in this establishment, despite the $150 we spent. Wine was good, most food required salt. If you like eating at places where the owners and managers sit around giving you stank eye because your kid's getting antsy, this is your joint. 0 stars. You were rude, brats uncontrolled and screaming, you ruined my ambience and good customers' dinner. Do not come back, and tell all your friends, both of them. Good grief. My 12-year-old daughter got pregnant. How can I help her have a normal childhood? You have a very interesting life. You have a 17-year-old daughter, an 18-year-old daughter, a 22-year-old daughter, an 18-year-old son, a 16-year-old, a 13-year-old son, a 12-year-old, a 9-year-old, a 6-year-old, and several young children. You graduated as a BA from Cambridge 6 years ago. You're 50 years old and looking at doing a Bachelor of Computer Sciences program. But you're also a 37-year-old Bachelor of Computer Science graduate, but you have a PhD, and you're 42, and you're 15, you're 14, and you're 11. You rent an apartment and have a landlord, but you have tenants who pay you rent. You have a wife, several ex-girlfriends, 2 current girlfriends and some boyfriends. you're cheating on your wife, and you're cheating on your boyfriend and your girlfriend. You work as a waiter, but you have several employees. You're away for a weekend on the boss's yacht and away playing golf with a client at the same time. As a waiter, 2 bodies. You inherited $500,000 on 22nd of November and $300,000 on the 23rd of November and $680,000 on November the 5th. But you're broke and trying to borrow $400. Your 13-year-old son got his girlfriend pregnant on the same day that your 12-year-old daughter got pregnant. Coincidence? With all those complications, no wonder you've asked 1,100 questions in 4 months, but only managed to find the time to answer 4. Okay, so that's all for r/MurderedByWords. I really hope you did enjoy it. As always, if you do want to see more content like this, then please do subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!